Alrighty, hey there guys. Welcome back to more Arknights. Hey, I'm finally streaming on a Saturday. Also, a little bit of a warning. If things go a little bit weird, I do want to state I am recording the stream. This is going to be my first time doing both a stream and a stream recording. So I'm not sure how this will turn out. So hopefully it goes good. Especially on a game that has auto-saving. Anyway, immediately swapping our identity. Also, I am paying a little bit of attention to my phone because I do have an important thing to do. So if I'm looking at it real quickly, yeah, that's gonna be it. Anyway, today we have a set of 3 quests to be done. First up is going to be the next part to Insider Threat that we started back in the last session for the game. Then we're going to go back to the hub to take care of Brewing Storm Finale. And then we're going to be doing Sanguine Inquiry, which also takes place in the hub. So we're going to start off with reading the message from Ingro. Administrator, we've got a problem situation. The workers are calling for justice against the traitors. Tension is running high. I'm doing my best to calm the crowd and protect the 3 suspects. Shauna's not on my side either. She's all fired up. I'm the only one holding this together now. Keep her steady for now. Okay, please come quickly. Yeah, we should really very easily head over. That's not good. Mickey wants out while I'm loading the area. All right. Oh, forgot to swap back to our normal team.
We ready to play?
There we go. That was my bad. But yeah, let's get over.
I thought you were investigating it. What do you mean there's a lack of evidence?
We'll smash any breakers who dare try us. But if it's traitors in the UW...
We very easily see Sean in the crowd too.
Listen, everyone. Professor Crow asked Endfield to support this investigation to help us reveal the truth. We managed to detain 3 suspects with the Endmen's help. We have secured some evidence, but not enough to condemn anyone yet. We have to follow UWST procedures carefully.
Those people, they got involved with outsiders and sold off our supplies to fill their purses. They betrayed the United Workers.
I understand. We all want the traitors to be severely punished. But cursory trials and vigilantism are not justice. Our departed crewmates will not find rest in that.
Keep your philosophies to yourself. None of my people departed in peace. When they attacked us, not a single member of my team abandoned their post. Remember Mark? He just got engaged 3 months ago. His fiancée is still waiting at Triglava, hoping for news about him. But I just couldn't... Yuri, Ivan, Anna, everyone I ever led. I must secure justice for their souls.
That's right! Death to the traitors! Don't you dare let them get away with it! They must face justice!
You're the ones! Shauna, calm down. Enman, I must avenge them. I took an oath.
If I was Endman, I would have had my weapon out. It's like, no. Like, I'm not saying that basically I think it's wrong that they had Endman stop her. But honestly, just in case things go bad, I would always keep my weapon out. Just because tempers are hot. And like I said, like I stated before, I don't like Shauna. Shauna's way too hot-headed to be a part of an investigation. And honestly, I kind of am hoping that I'm not asking for her fired, but she basically has. I'm asking for at least her punished because she's way too hot headed. She should not be in charge of anything investigating. Okay? In my straight honest. I'm the same way. That's why I said, I mean, hell, I said I would have my weapon out. I should not be part of investigations too. So before call me out, it's like, no, I fully agree. I'm part of what I'm saying. There will be no vengeance before we will reveal the truth.
You believe in me?
I didn't say that.
But I don't know who to
I
believe
didn't say that. Then please have faith in me.
If that's what you say, I trust you. The truth and vengeance. Those are the only things I want.
Communication support is working around the clock to decrypt the call contents. But things aren't going smoothly for them.
Okay. We'll take a look at what they're doing.
Alright, so let's go to the monitoring room. I do admit though, I do think that the three of them should not be in the room. They should be somewhere safe, okay? They should not be out here. That's like, no, they should not be out here. I'm not saying they should be in the room like this, but many in progress. This is hardware-based encryption. She changed circuitry to achieve this. I've connected this to the original Science Park server and attempted brute force decryption. Should be. But we don't have the same device, the same model or make. So we don't know how this terminal of hers responded to the signal. Will we have anything by the end of the day? Hardware encryption. Do you have any older encryption device? Even broken ones might work. We're thinking the same thing. Are you saying we could emulate Yulia's device? I got it. Denman's Originium Arts can emulate a terminal of the same model. It's like how we repaired the broken circuitry. Once the engine recreates the operational process of the terminal, we could bypass the hardware encryption and use Originium Arts to force it to talk. I know Pearly doesn't do that, but it's like whenever I see stuff like that, I always have to do that. This will definitely work. Alright, I'll find the old model encryption device. The rest is in your hands.
We got the device, Endman. Our crewmates will attempt a synchronized restoration of the call contents.
Alright, so let's do this. Okay, that's definitely not this. Oh, wait. Wrong button. Okay, there's that. No. No, because that's not going to work. Ah, there we go. Okay, so it's right for that. Let's move this here. Nope, that doesn't work. Ah, now you got it. No. So it has to be that one. I don't like the fact that basically they have to have two of the three of these the same one, and basically it's not a helpful way. Because like it's those two that messed this up for me. Like, yeah, that doesn't do anything. I'm gonna look this one up. I'm looking this one up. This one's getting on my nerves. Okay, got it. There we go. Yulia. Oh, test. Can you hear me? Channel stable, signal clear. So, have you reached a decision? Your offer tempts. But shadows shouldn't negotiate without lanterns. Who are you? What do you really want? Our demand is precise. Every comms log from that explosion in Valley 4 20 years ago. You mean when the Great Originium Oak exploded? Why? That's not your permission to ask. I'm done being a pawn. State your true endgame, or this conversation ends now. I've drawn my line in the sand. Why do you keep shoving your boots across it? We know your hunger. To be seen, not as a tool, but as the architect. Our stage offers spotlights, not shadows. Listen, technical assistance, that's negotiable. But selling intel? Don't insult my intelligence. The UWSC can't feed your ambitions. We can't, with the resources to match that brilliant mind of yours. BS. You can't deliver. Consider this channel terminated. I'm rewriting the protocols myself. These call contents seem unrelated to the recent incursion of Valley 4. The caller asked for records from 20 years ago, and Yulia turned them down. Who are these people? Why do they want call records from when the old Great Originium Oak blew up? That explosion shook the entire civilization band. From what I know, classified data from that event includes the locations of secret facilities and military deployment of the UWST. Does this mean we prove that Yulia is not the traitor? Edmund, we restored the call contents. We read through them. People she was talking to don't look like bone crushers. That's great. However, even though she didn't leak any intel, her actions are still considered a major infraction. How do we deal with her? I'm going to transfer her to Security Bureau. She probably has to spend some time behind bars and work with Sec B to reveal the identity of her callers. So it isn't Yulia. What about the other two suspects? Anything new about them? I found a way to reach the go-between. She seems oblivious to our interrogation and believes that she's still dealing with Georgie. Georgie's already arranged a meeting on the west side of the Originium power plant. If we can nab her there, we might be able to chance to get the truth. We'll hide in the vicinity just in case she set up an ambush. Great. Having you around is giving me peace of mind. Failure is not an option for this operation. This go-between is the key to proving that Georgie is the traitor. We'll be going through a few fights for that, just so we'll go this way real quick. Plus, this is closer to that than where we were anyway. I just want to be getting a few more stuff along the way.
Georgie, I thought you'd washed your hands of this after that last deal.
Shauna, you should not be here. You should not be here, Shauna.
I'm a little short again.
Your voice quakes when you lie. This is no exception. I have a feeling you brought company.
What? No, I didn't.
Come out now, my tunneling nidworm!
Okay, so this chick has nidworms. Okay.
Listed on it basically matched the supplies Georgie lost.
So, he wasn't lying. He did sell these supplies to the go-between.
Tell us. Even my tunneling nidworm is no match for you.
Are you the only buyer of Georgie's supplies?
I'm gonna be straight honest. It's weird as shit that we have just a random NPC that basically can control nidworms. That feels like a dangerous thing. That feels dangerous as shit.
I thought you seized the manifest. It's got everything about my incoming shipments.
I don't have time nor patience for a nice convo woman. Tell me what you know, or this piece of iron won't go easy on you.
Hold on. Calm down. You want to know who the Landbreakers liaison is, right? It's Archum, someone in your trucking crew. His brother joined the Bone Crushers several years ago.
What?
Calm down, Shauna. We need better evidence.
I got a picture of Archum meeting his brother here. Archum is the most senior trucker in Valley 4. He's literally the walking map of your trucking crew. I had to do plenty of homework to get in touch with him for my business. I finally snapped a photo of him talking with the LBs. One of those pipe faces called him brother. Now, there's no need to doubt the authenticity of this photo. I was planning to use it to coerce him into backing my business. A fake photo would never work.
Enough! I'm gonna settle my scores with him. As for you, count yourself lucky I decided to let you live. Tech B will determine your fate.
I'm surprised that Shauna didn't screw everything up. I am legit surprised at that. Honestly, I saw her and it's like, Shauna, you should not be here. You will fuck things up. But surprisingly, she didn't. I'm kind of glad she didn't. Alright, so it is RTM. And it sounds like it's due to his family stuff. That's gonna be hard.
Shauna, what are you...
Shut your trap! Take a good look at this. Is this your brother? What did you tell him?
What are you talking about?
Talking about the unexpected, fool. Your own brother turns out to be a breaker. So quit playing dumb. We already have the testimonies and hard evidence.
You're right. I have a younger brother, Florian. He disappeared for several years. But I didn't expect to meet him again under such circumstances. I'll also admit that I met him in private. He's changed into a bloodthirsty extremist who can't stop rambling about that boss of his. I tried to persuade him to leave the Landbreakers. I even said I could help him return to the Syndicates. But he refused to listen.
So you admit that you met and talked to him. You're the one who betrayed our intel to them.
No, I didn't leak anything.
Enough! I've tolerated you for too long. You're the only suspect. No one else could have sold UWST intel to the enemy.
This is why I think Shauna should be basically. I think Shauna should be basically in deep trouble.
He's buried under the transfer station. The place where you found me.
Oh, so that explains why our team was attacked by those LBs. Oh.
He's already dead?
There were only the two of us when we last met. Florian wanted to smash my knees and hand me over to his boss. He said his breaker friends were suspicious of his loyalty to the clan. They thought he wanted out and planned to return to the UWST with me. So he had to prove himself to the boss. We had a hell of a fight.
Oh shit.
Seizing that blade of his. I just wanted Florian to be back with the crew.
Those Vampirics saw you out of vengeance. Good thing we came when we did.
Endman, the Security Bureau agents are here.
Did it have to be the Calluses? Did it have to be the Collins? That feels just weird. You know, it feels weird that it had to be the Collinses. We lack evidence proving the guilt of all three suspects.
You've done more than was expected of you, Administrator. I'll submit every piece of evidence and investigation records to the Security Bureau. They will take over this case and find out what really happened. Valley 4 has already lost too much. We cannot afford to let trust become another casualty. After all this time, I'm just thankful that you're here with us.
I'll send us a message. Edmund, can we meet again? There's still something I need to tell you in person. I'll be at the Shattered Fringe. Oh, okay. So what now? Oh, okay. Yeah, we can just go. We can just walk over here because it's a decent walk.
The air is dry, and the skies look good. I shall rest well tonight.
Thought we could go through that way, but guess we'll have to go the long way. Okay, yeah. So the only one who is guilty is Georgie. But he's not a traitor. He's just basically just breaking protocol and selling supplies offhand. I have no idea how to get to that chest. Because Yulia was planning on Yulia was in basically just basically behind the scenes talking to some people who wanted information but refused because they wouldn't tell them why they need it. Which, good for her. She has some integrity, although she was planning on it, though. And Artyom, his brother. So, yeah.
you're here, and
You look bothered.
you saw through me again. I asked to meet you here for a simple reason. I just wanted to say thank you in person. You kept your cool and trusted in me. Without you, I might have made a terrible mistake, from which there would have been no turning back.
For starters, you shouldn't be blamed for certain mistakes. I do think she should, though. Sorry, I was getting rid of a little click and didn't mean to tap my mic. I do think she should. I do think that her actions should get her like a warning, like not basically losing her job, like I was saying before, but it's like, and I don't remember if I was just saying losing her job, but I wouldn't say that. Like, if she had gone in the attack, definitely she should lose her job. But with how she was acting, I think she should not be part of investigations. She's way too strong-headed. She's way too strong-headed and quick-tempered. And I do want to remind people, I'm the same way, so I shouldn't be doing investigations myself.
I still remember that time at the Valley Pass. You showed up in the nick of time. I thought my crewmates and I had already been left behind. But Mark and the others, they weren't so lucky. Sometimes, when I shut my eyes, I see their faces. It feels as though nothing has changed. They are so close, calling me their captain, but when I try to reach out to them... And there's one more thing. I'm leaving the valley.
Where are you going?
The Security Bureau is hiring. I've submitted my application. I don't care how many years it takes. I'll find that traitor. I'm doing this for one reason only. For my crew, who will never be coming back.
I hope you find the truth when we meet again.
When that day comes...
That should not be a thumbs up. That should not be a thumbs up.
Farewell, Administrator.
I don't like how basically that empty that feels. We never caught the traitor. I don't like that. So I'm hoping in like the return to Valley 4 stuff I mentioned last session when talking about the new pack, we basically get to that, we get a continuation of Shauna's story. I want them to do that. That really should happen. Okay. But anyway, with that said and done, time to go back to the hub. Hub for Brewing Storm finale. First off, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do some operator stuff today, depending on how long it takes. But I am planning to not be doing it. But if we get some, hey, that's fine. I kind of feel that Fiona should have sent this message automatically. Edmund, SOW just finished an analysis report. It's about the Lambringer attack incident you and Thurston discovered. Operator Wolfgod has also accepted their collaboration request. The relevant intel has been logged in the archive, ready for viewing any time. Well, guess we'll swap out Arknight for Wolfgod, because he's going to be helping us out then. So this is SOW's conclusion. Shoot. Neferth is even more dangerous than I imagined. But according to the expert, if Shadow Brenna single-handedly wrecked Volcano's whole scheme, why would she become a target? That expert is actually still in Valley 4. Really? That's perfect then. Won't rest easy till we track him down and get to the bottom of this. Wolf, get out of here, Edmund. I've spotted suspicious activity that might require backup. You found Shadow? Footprints are light and precise. Classic bone crusher infiltrator technique. Moves through multiple hazardous zones while bleeding. Definitely a pro. I'm confident I can win, but keeping the mark alive, that's a different story. Please hurry. Understood. I'm on my way to you. I'll come with. Ah, there it is. Okay, so down south of here at the thing. Yes, I know some of these are messes. You guys should see the Valley 4 one. That's even more of a mess. You came just in time. Shadow got cornered, just dead end ahead. She confirmed her identity. Figured out it's crossing blades with her, but she's abnormally weak. I've been holding back as much as possible. If we want to get any information out of her, we better make this quick. Alright, take me to her. Get up. Did they give you permission to die? Why didn't Neferth attack you? Never thought. Are we talking to the one near the box? That's really disappointing. That you would think that basically they would give like someone, the person behind this, like a custom sprite, custom model. That's so disappointing. Like, I don't mind Artyom's brother being a different sprite, being a reused, just a normal LB sprite, a model. But it's like, this just feels so disappointing. Never thought she saw through everything all along. Earth. She's dead. Injuries flare up now at all times. Damn, we're one step too late. We'll have to investigate what we can now. We'll bury her properly later. Shadow Brenna lies clasped on the ground, warmth slowly fading from her body. Aside from fresh combat injuries recently inflicted, the body remains surprisingly intact with few old scars. It's clear Shadow relied on exceptional skills and stealth to avoid danger, which explains her lack of old scars. Faded cyan bruising spreads from her left arm across her entire body. It appears a surge of energy once flowed through here and tangled Shadow, ultimately causing some internal bleeding. Her body emits an acetylene aura, strangely similar to the impression Neferth gives when using her powers. And starts her belongings. Though dual-wielding, the weapon in Shadow's left hand is noticeably newer than the right, likely a recent replacement. In a hidden pocket lies a carefully folded list and token bearing a crude emblem. On the list, names like Volcano and Blood Eye are crossed out, while other unfamiliar names are circled. Letters and passes. Shadow's clans weren't here clean either. What's the deal with these names? The crossed out ones were handled by Shadow. The circle names are all loyal followers of Neferth. This list actually maps Bonecrusher clan's current power structure. Who's dead and who's risen to power. Even updated it herself. I've seen that emblem on other Landbreakers. With this, you can move freely through clan outposts without being questioned by guards. It functions as the past. Some merchants pay big money for these to ensure safety, or conduct shady business. an elite of Bone Crusher clan carrying another clan's pass. Given the Bone Crusher's reputation, this is practically impossible. So Shadow was actually a spy too. She wasn't just investigating subordinates for Nefereth, but also spying on Nefereth for other clans. Full-blown double agent. Wait, you're telling me Nefereth had a traitor purging other traitors for her? Using your enemy's blade to eliminate other enemies means you never have to worry about damaging your own weapons. As for whether this blade would harm Nefereth herself, we've all seen how that turned out. Decisive and ruthless. Once Nefereth finishes purging poison from her organization, Bone Crushers will only become more dangerous. This is no longer just a simple power shift among the Landbreakers. We need to plan ahead, Edmund. Well, okay, that was short. Anyway, last thing, Sanguine Inquiry. Edmund, we received a request for help from Ses'qua. Ses'qua helps you can offer I'm going to butcher this. I've heard Ses'qua before, so I know how to pronounce that. And Agas Menkas, or Keeper of Wisdom support. He's looking into a case involving a special blood sample that went missing in Valley 4. A brief background on Ses'qua. The organization represents Sarkaz on Talos 2, and they've been a long-term ally of Endfield. Blood sample. The Keeper is waiting at the worker dorms. He'll give you the details himself. Also, the leaders of Ses'qua also expressed their concerns regarding your health and joy for your return. In fact, many of them have invited you as guests of Lone City. Thank them for their concerns. Got it. I'll keep the Keeper sync the Keeper's location with you. And let's head over back to the hub. Ah, cool. Right next to the TP point. Nice. Prophecy based on ancient. Oops. Well, fuck. By the way, I did ask around. No, this does not spoil anything for story. We are allowed to actually do this right now. Okay, we are allowed to do this right now.
Hey, he's been sitting there for ages. Maybe we should go check on him?
That vampire? Yeah, I'm not sure we speak the same language. How about you go first?
I greet you on behalf of Ses'qua.
Ses'qua, my bad.
Camille Arno, Agash Mekana's dispatched by Ses'qua.
Okay, so I did pronounce at least the second one, right?
Special agent for handling Circassian and witchcraft crimes. You may return and wait for my updates.
That voice is familiar. But Ses'qua asked me to help find the blood samples.
I will be handling this mission alone.
Okay, yeah. Knew it. It's Alex Lee. I knew he sounded familiar. It's Alex Lee. We'll be hearing him as Makoto when I do Persona 3 Reloaded. He voices Mark for some reason in the Invincible game. He's not Mark in the show, I believe. Wait, let me double check. Oh, first, you'll comply with Ses'qua-ence's arrangements, right?
I do. Recently, an anonymous donor sent a blood sample to Ses'qa. The transport vehicle went dark after departing from Valley 4.
Yeah, it's not Alex in the show, which is really weird that we have a different voice actor for him. Trying to think of who else she's done on top of my head, but yeah, no, I know him. I like him. He's good. He's a good voice actor.
The sample was invaluable, showing rare traces of ancient Ses'qa-ence witchcraft. But does this really need the Endman's personal attention? More likely, Ses'qa sent you here to keep an eye on me.
They never mentioned anything like that. I'm here to help, nothing more.
I do not intend to make things difficult, but this case is linked to a fugitive I've been tracking personally. I'll handle it myself. 1 hour will do.
When he said deviated from Ses'qa's briefings, maybe I should give them a call. Edmund, have you met the Keeper Wisdom? How did it go? We didn't get a good start. Keeper Wisdom Camille is indeed interesting first act alone. They're asking you to keep Mr. Keeper safe. They also said you're free to do whatever that's necessary to achieve that. So I have command? They highlight that in the event Camille refused to comply. Try mentioning the name Char. Well, let's go find him.
Sounds like a mystery. I should talk to Camille again.
I have nothing else to say. Please leave.
Got the cold shoulder, huh?
The intel I need is all secured. 3 crew on that vehicle. The driver Philip and cargo handlers Dunning and Jeffrey. As for the donor's information, I'll look into it through other channels.
By the way, Ses'qa is giving me free reign over you.
Just kidding. I wouldn't actually do anything. I'll help you get some leads on the donor. Leave it to me.
Suit yourself. I'm heading over first.
Yeah, in my honest opinion, Alex does a really good depressing voice. Because his voice for Camille is a little bit similar to the tone he does for Makoto. Heading where?
The transport's point of origin.
You locate Duran, logistics supervisor in charge of blood.
So he's actually your friend? I would have been more polite earlier if I knew. The transport crew vanished along with the blood samples. We're all very worried. And that guy has the nerve to call Philip a suspect.
To be fair, that is sound logic to assume that it was one of the members that did it. It is anger-inducing for certain people, and I can understand Duran's anger. Druin's anger, my bad. But it does make sense. Camille's not wrong in doing it. Philip, isn't he the driver transporting the samples?
That's right. It's him. Philip had saved up enough creds to move to Morospodis. His application was approved, too. But the attack on Valley 4 had just washed all that effort away. That blighted Sarkaz said maybe he stole it himself. Impossible. Philip would never do something like that.
As his friend, you have every right to believe in him. You don't need to question him.
I'd stake my life on it. Philip is a fine young chap, through and through.
I believe you, but there are suspicions we must clean up. See what I mean?
All of them were so young. I should have contacted
I completely
the
understand the
security
thought train of maybe it was one of them, because I'll bring them home.
The Sarkaz asked about an anonymous donor. I'll need time to dig through the logs.
Well, I don't...
I'll contact you the moment I have any leads.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, so it's up. So it's up here. So we can gladly warp over here and move on with the story.
According to the worker in charge, the vehicle went that way.
Hey, you're really good. I don't think you need my help.
Nothing special. Observation, investigation, standard skills for the Keepers of Wisdom. We're always on the hunt for criminals.
The criminal you're after. Is it Char?
How do you know that name?
You suspect the sample is linked to Char.
Ses'qua gave it away. I knew it.
They still doubt you? I know Valley 4 pretty well. I can help you.
Fine, as you say. You have Ses'qua's authority. If we find him, and he's behind the sample's disappearance, leave him to me. Alone. If you have no...
I think Camille's a vampire.
Wait here for a moment.
In addition to our killer. Perhaps a different will reveal more clues.
If you insist, we can split up and search.
Okay, let's start by asking the worker in charge of the dispatch.
Excellent. Let's start by breaking some boxes around here. Reminder: this is the only spot. These boxes are the only spots that drop Christian components and buck slash buck capsule and canned citron A's. It's so weird. I don't understand why this does that. Like we don't go here in story. This is all just an unlockable area. This is the only time we're going here in a store for a story. I honestly think the power plant should have some of this stuff. Maybe the spot closer to the boss fight, but still. Really weird.
The station has 2 exits. The transport vehicle you mentioned left from that side.
Anything else worth noting?
They were headed for the power plateau. The station had another batch of cargo to send, so we asked Philip to take it along. But I'm not sure about that cargo's actual destination.
If the station commissioned the transport to carry goods, there should be an order form on record.
Number 1, blood sample. Client anonymous. Destination, Ses'qua. Note, drop off at the forward parking area of the floating city. city. Vriska had some shield parts, and Glorian had some amethyst components. By the way, those two are actually NPCs you can deliver stuff to in the power plateau. So it's actually interesting that they do that.
Pass through the United parking lot, then head toward the plateau trunkway.
Better coordinate with the Security Bureau next time. Can't have another mess like this. Oh, Endman. Are you looking for the missing transport? That's great. We've been so worried. We'll give you our full support. Please, find those kids.
Sorry I didn't turn it up earlier. I like to take a look at the visitor log.
No problem at all. The log is over there, and if you need anything, just let me know.
Visitor name, Char. Respondent, Philip. Division of a job order. Few words to scribble below the century. The name of this Ses'qua-ence isn't familiar to me. The guy probably came from another region. These are troubled times, so please call Ses'qua and verify his identity. Ses'qua hopes you can provide descriptions of this individual's physical and facial features. Maybe we should ask the person on the shift. We asked 5 crewmates. None of them remembered the looks of this Char. Serious?
Someone named Char came to see Philip. I should show this to Camille.
Wait for me! Mom's calling us. Dinner's getting cold. Come on, take my
Why are there
hand.
kids up this far up here? You don't seem like a fan of the crowds. Did you have a close friend before?
I don't need friends. Getting back on topic. I've mapped the truck stops along the route. We'll follow this road for a stretch, then head to the United parking lot.
Yes, I really did bring in a different angle after all. I found something you missed.
Char. Well, we can't jump to conclusions based on a name alone. The odds of his involvement are very high. This piece of the puzzle is very helpful. Thank you.
I do want to go on just a quick note. If we end before like 2.5 hours, we're probably just gonna do. That's probably gonna be it. I'm not aiming unless yeah, like, you know, because I'm still, yeah, because I still want to just like do a full thing on Wuling, just get back to Wuling on a full day, you know. So Thursday will be a much longer thing if this is the case. Tell me about Char. Is he a wanted man?
Char is a vampire, too. We come from a Ses'qua-ence lineage who can wield witchcraft through blood.
That's cool.
He was once a member of Ses'qua, too. But he fell from grace and became a landbreaker. He's extremely dangerous and cunning. I faced him a few times, but never managed to capture him.
Sounds like he might be part of Nephris' inner circle, because there's probably going to be more of them. More with her. So that's why you think Ses'qua doubts you?
That's probably why they asked you to assist me. I accept their suspicions. and I do not intend to dispute their reasons. But when it comes to hunting Char, I won't back down.
I'm here to help, but I won't sit on my hands. Plus, it's obvious that Char has a special link with you.
I don't doubt you. I can feel your determination.
You smell that? Blood up ahead.
A streak of crimson leading up leading the uphill road. You catch a faint scent of blood when you got closer.
Ordinary blood. Based on the color and scent, it was spilled recently, an omen of ill fortune. The transport drove along the road normally, but we have here a streak of blood veering off towards the slope above.
Is it blood from one of the transport crew?
Very likely. If the convoy was attacked right after setting off, it's probably an inside job.
There's also a set of footprints over there.
The hub hasn't rained for quite a few days, has it?
It hasn't.
The soil is dry. These footprints were left here on purpose. The one behind this is laying a false trail. Or he's taunting me. Let's head to the end of this blood trail. See what little surprise he's left for us. You, coming along? Still no trace of witchcraft, and the scent of blood is very faint.
It's the little things, that stuff that make me smile.
Too quiet. Something's off.
Oh, there's the body we saw.
Hold on. Look over there. He's no longer breathing. I remember his name. Dunning. Once again, I was too late.
He's been dead for a while. But something feels off about this scene.
No signs of decay on the body. Blunt force trauma to the back of the head. No signs of struggle before death. The wound has been treated. Not a trace of
It's a
blood.
little better.
Only a vampire could manage that. This is no coincidence. Along with that visitor log, it's definitely Char's. That bastard.
Are you alright? I don't know why I breathed in heavily for that.
Stings sometimes when I overuse arts. Get worked up, or come into contact with certain types of blood. The blood trail along the way isn't the victims. This isn't the crime scene. Char and Philip ambushed him, then dumped the body in the wilderness to obstruct the investigation. Struck his own from the back. Utterly despicable. I've been through this kind of betrayal before. Now, I smell it again. It's those closest to you who cut the deepest. And once the trust is gone, it never comes back. We can't let Char escape. I'm heading to the United parking lot first. Endman, can you contact Ran? The dead deserve respect, not desecration.
Enmin, any progress?
We found Dunning, but he was already deceased. I'm so sorry.
Dunning, he's gone?
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Thank you for finding him, Endmin. I'll send someone right away to handle things at the scene. He's not from around here. We have to send him back to Trigava. Sorry. I need to contact his family. The other two? Please, I'm counting on you.
We'll warp over to here. And there we go. Oh. Oh.
Administrator.
Oh.
Over here.
Okay. I was like, you know, it's like to go through my thoughts. Like, I turn the corner, turn the camera. It's like, oh, more bodies. I walk closer. Oh, those are land breakers. Oh. Oh shit. Okay, yep. Battle time.
We're getting closer to Char. There are traces of witchcraft around here. Let's track the vehicle first. Char takes priority.
Are we gonna investigate these land breakers?
We're out of time. He's cunning and deceptive. This is his trick to stall us and escape. Don't fall for it. I won't let him get his way.
With the transport team and blood samples.
That can wait for later.
I don't like the fact that it's a common sword. Oh great, we're dealing with the undead. I don't like the fact that they give us a carbon copy sword. But anyway. Camille has sensed the presence of a sworn enemy, granting him a buff for the battles for the story mission. His final strikes will absorb heat inflection stacks from enemies within a certain range and convert them into his attack. His battle skill can summon Firefang Vesper Wings that apply heat infliction to enemies in a small area. The Vesper Wings also hover around the target for a while to apply temporary weakness and heat susceptibility. When a target with hovering Firefang Vesper Wings is defeated, the Vesper Wings will fly to another nearby enemy, dealing heat damage and applying heat infliction, weakness, and heat susceptibility again. Shimmy. Camille's combo skill is triggered when the enemy's heat infliction is consumed or absorbed. The skill deals heat damage and recovers SP. When his combo skill hits an enemy with hovering Firefang Vesper Wings, an explosion will be set off after a short delay, dealing fire damage to said enemy. His ultimate can deal heat damage, apply heat infliction, and recover SP. Casting the ultimate also temporarily replaces battle skill with Hunter Pursuit. Hunter Pursuit is regarded as a combo skill, and it deals more damage and recovers more SP.
Ambush.
It's still all you're capable of.
Mistake for not noticing Char's ambush. I should have neutralized them first.
Camille, stop. You don't look very well. Let's talk.
But Char...
You said we can't let Char play us like fools. And now you're agitated. And he's leading you around. Perhaps you're agitated because you think you can't afford to trust me.
Have I made you feel that way?
I've noticed how unusually fixated you are on Char. Capturing him isn't just about Ses'qua-ence's warrant, is it? I respect you, which is why I've let you take the lead. I trust you'll show me the same consideration.
Char stole from me when he left Ses'qua. I have to get it back with my own hands. He's the reason why I became an Agash Mekanas. No. Even if I hadn't become a Keeper of Wisdom, I'd still be hunting him now.
If it matters that much, why not let me help?
It's not you specifically. It's just... Char has to die. And he has to die by my hand. I wanted to end this on my own, but I kept failing. In the end, all I did was push others away. I just realized Ses'qua asked you to keep an eye on me because of this exact attitude. When you refuse to trust others, you forfeit the right to be trusted as well.
Camille, let me help. You don't have to fight alone.
The leaders of the stop would definitely want a word with me. You're right, Edmund. Abandoning the clues in front of us out of impulse is exactly what he wants. Let's stick to our original plan. Find the blood samples first.
Let's check the witchcraft you mentioned first. An empty vial stained with blood, with marks on the ground leading outward. Camille, come check this out.
This isn't the sample we're looking for. It's just ordinary blood. But the witchcraft.
Was that Char's voice?
Correct. His voice is the source of the witchcraft. This blood trail points toward the Plateau Trunkway, which matches the clue we found at the station.
Another act of provocation.
But given the absence of other leads, let's just follow the blood trail. Edmund, about what happened earlier, I suppose I should apologize.
I kind of like Camille's outfit. Also, also when I was doing the test for Camille, which came out like I want to say about a month and a half ago. I can't remember. I kind of struggles with him, and that's something I was a little bit worried going into this. But honestly, I didn't really have that much of an issue with him this time around because I actually paid attention. Oh, that's cool.
Don't come any closer. Not here.
Edmund, we must hurry.
That's what I was talking about the double dash thing. Certain characters can actually do that. That's cool. That's cool. So far, the only two I know of that can do it are Camille and Ses'qua-ence. Ses'qua-ence. Hey, Jeffrey's alive.
Help me!
Leave this to me, Edmund.
Time for your assistant to pull some weight.
All right, then let's fight side by side.
Vampire? Boss? No, you're not. Let's do this together, lad.
I'm still alive. My head. Oh. Thank you so much.
Try not to talk for now.
Don't worry. I'm okay.
Are you sure you're okay? You're coughing blood.
I'm fine. They're just blood clots.
Cargo handler Jeffrey, where are the transport and the blood samples?
The transport drove to this area. Philip attacked Dunning, then went after me.
Any other unusual details you noticed?
Just as we were leaving, we almost hit a Ses'qua-ence. I spoke to him for a moment. There was so much blood. And then... I can't remember much. It's like there's a fog in my head. Oh, crap. What about Dunning? Have you seen him?
Dunning. Please calm down. I'll have Druin come pick you up.
Before I blacked out, I saw the vehicle head that way. Try following the road and take a look.
I mean, we see a vehicle
Ses'qua-ence
and some
appeared out of nowhere.
some purple. So
Endmin, I found the donor's info. Tracking down anonymous details was a bit tricky. Sorry about that. The name is Char.
We found Jeffrey. He's alive. Come pick him up. And thanks for the intel.
That's a relief. I'll come and get him right away. Mr. Camille, Mr. Camille, Endmin, I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Char donated his own blood. How could I have missed that? Now I see what's going on. The driver, Philip, needed money to cover his losses. Char manipulated him. The two attacked the rest of the convoy team and stole the vehicle. The vehicle can then be used to transport Char's blood away, complete the plan.
What's so special about his blood?
As mentioned earlier, Char is also a vampire. He has a special ability. If enough of his blood is delivered to a location, he can teleport there. There are many eyes in Valley 4. For Char to escape the warrant, he will need a covert way out.
Why send a Ses'qua and let you find out?
To lure me to Valley 4, play me for a fool here, and then leave satisfied. That's why. He deliberately leaves traces so I could find him. Like it's some kind of hide and seek. And games are not fun without an opponent. But this time, I'll end his game. The driver who betrayed his crew, and the disgrace of Ses'qa, neither of them will get away. I'll use whatever means necessary.
Problem is, both Druin and Jeffrey don't really trust Philip. This entire incident feels weird.
Would you rather trust that driver over my judgment? But I stand by this conclusion.
Yeah, you know, I've been actually been thinking this when we found Durham, not Durham, the other guy's body.
Where should we go next?
Does Char have Jeffrey Philip under hypnosis? 'Cause and when Jeffrey said that he can't, that it's like his mind went to fog, that kind of raising my suspicions. Like maybe Char used hypnosis, which is a trait of vampires.
Transport. Why is it here? Why would he abandon the vehicle here? Doesn't make sense. The blood samples are gone. No signs of struggle in the cab. The vehicle's ignition has been remotely locked. As the vehicle could no longer work, maybe the driver took the samples and fled on foot. Let's check the surrounding area again.
A ticket, receipt for a ticket to Morospolis, unpaid under name Philip. A few words have been written on the back receipt. Remember to come home. You are home, Mickey. The vehicle has no obvious bloodstains. There's a smudge of old blood pointing back the way you came. A set of footprints that ends with a faint trail of blood. Cargo scattered on the ground. Refrigeration units are open. There's no trace of the blood samples.
This vehicle's remote lock system must have disrupted Char's plan.
Oh.
He hid for too long. Fell out of touch with new tech on Talos, too. One slip is all it takes. The back of the receipt has Char's handwriting. Proof of his collusion with Philip.
You're sharp better than I thought.
Some other time. I'll tell you then.
They're brothers.
The blood samples in his corporeal form must still be in Valley 4.
They're brothers. I realize, yeah. It's not a, oh my god, you're guessing. No. It's before we started, it's before we found before we left for here and found the first blood trail. Camille was watching a pair of brothers. That's what kind of gave it away.
This time, I will catch him. Even though the blood stain over there points back the way we came, it's a false trail. It's ordinary blood, laced with a trace of Char's witchcraft. He left the invitation for me.
Using the arts. Can your injury handle it? No, get away from there. Not talking to the game, I'm talking to Mickey. He's just being a little weird little butthole.
To catch him, I'd pay any price. Besides, don't I have my assistant here with me?
Seems like we work pretty well with each other.
Tainted blood. Reveal the path to me.
You know, if I knew the words to Tainted Love, I probably would do that, but no, I wouldn't be singing it. Because it's stupid.
Took a detour, huh? How tedious. This way. Look, land breakers. They went inside.
Oh, guess we'll go follow them.
There's movement underground. This has to be Char's hideout. Enman, let's make a deal. Char invited me here. This place must be rigged with traps. Stay outside and be my backup.
My safety is your only concern, right? If you really don't want me involved, I won't force it.
I'm not trying to push you away, it's just... Would you trust me?
Leave that alone.
If that's the case, then we shall do this together.
He was chewing on some my Gatorade ring.
What do people think about Talos 2?
Enman, we'll move once you're ready.
Let's go.
All right. Stay alert.
Okay, yeah, it's still just the two of us.
This facility has been completely taken over. Neferith's Bone Crusher clan should have pulled out by now. The ones in front of us.
Did Char recruit his own followers?
Exactly. Finding their nest is an unexpected bonus. We should alert the UWST Security Bureau after this. Can't let these landbreakers become a threat again.
God damn it. Hold on a minute. Screw came out from my chair. It's been doing this because the chair is getting old. I mean, you can't even see. I mean, it's like I tilt to the side. You can't see the back because it's falling off.
Edmund, watch out!
Oh, and by the way, yes, he is a spear wielder.
Keep yourself safe, Edmund. Leave the enemies to me.
Which I think kind of works with vampires. You know, like not a sword, but I think spears are way more work way more with vampires or magic.
Traitors of the civilization. Dead wits. Shows over. Find mercy.
What does he have? Okay, he has the one thing.
First in blood, concluded in blood.
Okay, he has the he has A with it. Yeah, okay.
Touch here. Let's split up and investigate.
Photographs of Valley 4 UWST materials. All kinds of documents linked together. Into the wall are countless butterfly specimens. Information about Endfield is mixed among them. The room's owner has been secretly observing every move in this region. Oh god, we have Charlie in this, because I think that meme is Always Sunny. I don't really watch Always Sunny. I watched an episode of it. I find it really boring. A soft, even humming is coming from the other side of the wall. Some machinery is working behind it. A UWST originating facility covered in a thick layer of dust. It has not been used for a very long time. The monitor looks like it was kicked in. Do you think Char did this?
He was never good with Originium tech to begin with.
I finished checking, Camille. How about you?
Yep, they're brothers. Why does Char have pictures of you?
Huh. There are 4 people in this photo. He's in it too, isn't he? Who exactly is Char?
A wanted criminal hardly worth mentioning. A traitor to Ses'qua. I'm hunting him down. That's all.
You were afraid that I'd withdraw my trust once I learned that Char's your kin. That's why you didn't want me involved, isn't it?
I used to be connected to him. But now... connection is gone. I shall retrieve the blood samples and capture him. Nothing else matters. Edmund, you promised your trust. So cease the questions and let's go.
I trust you. This photo will change my position.
I can picture Char standing right here, watching the land breakers. He's not on this floor. We'll have to cross the camp and reach the elevator.
Jimmy.
Listen up! The boss might be gone for now, but you better get the job done and build it proper!
That's... He said proper, not proper. Voice actor? No, I'm kidding.
Stop right there!
Vampire? Boss, you headed out for a bit?
Out of the way.
They're mistaking you for someone else. Let's just blend in and slip inside.
I knew it. You faked about leaving.
Go away, will you?
Boss, you're acting a bit strange.
Say something. It's like, no. It's like, oh god, no. Like, I don't like that.
You learned to think and actually reached a conclusion. Now that's strange. Kindly step aside, won't you?
So I wonder if this means that Alex is both Camille and Char. Guess you and Char look really alike.
We look nothing alike. Maybe it's because we're both vampires. Never mind. Don't bother trying to understand Landbreaker logic. They're always extreme.
So they're twins. Well, or lightly twins.
Boss, who's that next to you?
His assistant.
I like that. That was funny. I like that. If you actually paid attention, I'm gonna replay the line.
His assistant.
That wasn't me who said friend. That was Camille. That was Camille who said friend.
Boss,
Give him a chance to call for backup. Okay, cool. It's just cool. It's just some. It's just okay. It's just the more street ones. You definitely go down first, sir. You definitely go down first. You're way more than
About just now.
Yeah, we need to improve our teamwork.
I don't think that's what Camille was talking about.
What was that? Let's investigate. I never knew that Char had infiltrated Valley 4 so thoroughly. Turned out they occupied the underground area to build their own community. How absurd.
Can I ask about Char's relationship with the Landbreakers?
Long ago, Ses'qua had to face a traitor's challenge. That traitor was Jakub Meissen, warlord of the wilds. He broke from Ses'qua and became the founder of all Landbreakers.
We remember him. We remember that name from our investigation about Shadow.
Char's parents died in that battle. Yet he chose to side with the enemy and become Jakub's enforcer. More than half a century ago, he convinced many Sarkas to leave the stop. The losses were significant.
I never knew this about Ses'qua. Wait, half a century. How old are you?
That's not really important. In any case, I intend to end this. That's why I became an Agash Mekanas.
What's behind this door? Can you open it?
Don't. It's one of Char's witchcraft contraptions. I'll handle it. My arts share the same origin as his. I can open it.
You're hurt.
I'm fine. Just normal exhaustion. Hold on.
Guess we're going alone. Oh. Oh, okay.
I found a control switch. Did anything change over there, Enman?
Okay. I was like, no. Okay, good. To wait for him to reach the next thing.
Intruders! Hey, after them!
You need some help?
I'm fine. Cross over right now. On you, Edmund. I'll handle these containers. Just bugger them.
You know, if they didn't want to do environment, they actually could have done environmental damage. Because honestly, that wouldn't my skill would have just knocked them both into the water, and it's like that would have been basic. You could do that. You don't have to do this stupid. Oh, we're not going to allow environmental damage. No, if you're going to do something, do a combat thing like this, then yes, involve environmental damage. Meal.
Stay back! I can still...
Leave this to me.
Edmund, your hand. Apologies.
None required. You must rest.
This would be more a little bit more camaraderie feel-y if Camille didn't say friend. Like, I still think that we should have been the one to have said friend and not him. Mickey agrees. Also, he wants out, I think. I'm really fine. Not hurt at all.
I swore I'd handle everything myself. But just now, I reached out to you for help. Something's been slipping out of control this whole time. I'm getting weaker and less like myself. It's terrifying. Yet, it also feels like a weight lifted. Sorry, I can't really explain it.
You're treating me as a friend and building some trust. That's good.
I don't like either of these. Like, I'm pretty sure that this is the one that... I'm pretty sure this is a decent time for this, but it's, like, still... But I also don't like... I pretend not to understand, because... That's a complete lie. We're really starting... He's starting to see us as a friend. I don't like either of these.
Char is my twin brother.
What a surprise.
Unlike me, he had no talent for witchcraft. Perhaps I emerged a few seconds before Char and took what should have been his. He was the scrawny troublemaker who always shadowed me, who always cried when things went wrong. I had to be protective.
I can imagine. You must have been really close to him.
The day Ses'qua was attacked, I failed to reach home in time. Mother and father, their eyes never opened again. But Char still breathed. I couldn't lose him too. So I gave him half of my blood. He received my life force, as well as my arts. It's the weapon he'd always dreamed of.
Ah, so he turned your own powers against you.
Indeed. He ambushed me, then joined the Landbreakers. I made a monster with my own hands. I shall arrest him. But what then? I do not know what I choose to do.
That glow was really weird from that zoom in. That's really weird glow.
Ses'qua's suspicions remind me it's time to make up my mind. I will kill him.
When Ses'qa asked me to help you, they never mentioned your connection to Char. You have their trust, just as you have mine. I trust everything you've said.
I mean, there's no point, because Camille is a playable character, and they don't, in these games, don't do that for evil characters. Fate does it, but it's also based, but they also just coincided with, yeah, no, they're all basically it's, yeah, I'm evil, but I'm bound to you, so I'll have to help out.
Now I see why Ses'qa brought you in. It's how sincere you are. Hey. We've been spotted. Watch out. The witchcraft isn't very strong. It's somewhere deeper. You're asking for it.
still? I would have thought that like 2 groups would have been fine. There we go.
I can sense Char's presence. He's up ahead. Endman. My old shoulder wound feels phantom pain whenever Char is close. Like my blood, longing to reclaim the half that was lost. After decades of hunting, I finally have the chance to end all this. I will take everything back from him.
Let's do it together.
Yes. Together, Endman. No. I should call you friend.
That line would hit a lot more better if again Camille didn't call us his friend before. Char.
It's not him.
You came for the blood
Yep.
samples, didn't you?
Yep. Called it. Called it. I called it that Char put Philip in a hypnosis. Double voice. And the fact and how he's moving. Yeah, called it.
It was me who took them. They're gone now.
His eyes. He doesn't look alright. He's being controlled.
I have passed the wrong judgment about Philip. You've learned how to store blood within a human vessel to enthrall this innocent driver.
What are you talking about, Lord Vampire?
Leave his body now.
Char Arno.
Don't make me say it twice!
So, you have found me.
The Eye of Sauron. No, I'm kidding. Oh god, he's summoning a Numa Lish. Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell was that? Okay, he was just doing his shadow stepping thing. Go after him. I trust you. Looks like Philip's gonna be okay. Brothers destined to separate, but reunion. Yeah, that's so fast. That's not even controlled by the controller. Like, I turned autoplay off. Like, hold on.
Close your eyes. Count to 10. Did I say you could chase me yet?
When we get to the next scene, I'll show that I turned that off. I turned autoplay off to read that. Okay, granted, I'm pretty sure no one will be able to believe me, but I will show off that, hey, it was off.
Share his brother's talent. People paved the way for you. You stepped right over me.
Stop!
No. How about enjoying the show I prepared? See, Camille. She only ever held your hand.
You think Mother only cared about me? She gave you just as much love, maybe even more.
Okay. How long did did Char do all these? Or all these just here in this underground ground bunker?
Everyone's expectations. All I had was this music box.
No, that's not true. You also had...
It was the only thing Mother left me. And you broke it.
If it mattered so much to you, why did you use its mechanism to make that key for me?
Like, I'm serious. Like, did Char make these, or are these here all this entire time?
Do you still remember how you felt when you saw this? I was nothing but a squashed bug. And you remained perfect, looking down from above.
Jakob ignited the rebellion. I pushed him back, ran home. Mother and father are both lying in pools of blood. The thing on my mind was, thank goodness Char's alive. Thank goodness I hadn't lost him too.
Now you're the bug struggling in the cracks.
exactly what you want. Nothing will ever be the same again. That house. How dare you? I don't remember how it originally looked, but this was our home in Ses'qua. There's a trace of witchcraft on the music box. What else have you got up your sleeve?
See?
For decades, I never truly resolved to confront you. I've always let you slip.
I have it off. This is moving automatically. As was that scene beforehand.
I didn't come alone. My partner is with me, and I shall arrest you this time.
I'm not going to read this one.
My jar. No, the witchcraft feels off.
Narsanas mamkasifa. Albasta kurman shafer orid magai sanguiso.
Char, move forward. Don't grieve for us. The ending between you and him has long been written.
Is this Char's memory? What prophecy? I've never heard of it.
I must get it fixed. I can't lose it. I must find a way to make everything whole again.
We had a fight that day. I broke that music box by accident. But, Char, you did fix the music box. What exactly were you trying to restore?
That was Peck at the rotten corpse. Not of veins torn by razor beaks, ripping apart our bonded souls. The body flowing down Ribby Bridge, fallen into ancient sin. A reading material about notable individuals from the history of Terra. The coroner particular page has been folded to mark it. Du Quarel. I probably butchered that name. Regent's Crimson. In distant Terra, Du Quarel was once the sanguine arch of the Crimson Court. According to records, he was displeased with his older brother Donzo's decisions and chose to murder the latter and usurp the blood of Tikaz. However, he failed to become the king of Sarkaz. The sanguine arch is ended. Never trust anyone named Donzo. Never trust him. S or Z, never trust him. Anyway, this mentions Terra. I want to look to see if this is tied to the normal game. Du Quarel is the antagonist of Act 2. I forgot the last browser thing was that stupid smug smile of Yvonne if she wins the hide and seek game. Anyway, this is what he looked like. So he was part of the main game. I always kind of like that. I like that they are doing this as like a separate world beat, you know. The Sarkaz and their prophecy. Prophecy, based on ancient Sarkazian witchcraft that premeets the entire history of this race. In retrospect, these shattered images seem to be portents of disasters and ill fortune. Brothers destined to separate, but reunion will be their fate. Upon the moment dictated, a blood sea shall wash it all away. A prophecy of ill portent that hints of an internecine war. There is a time when the vampires cannot stop talking about it. Many even regard it as an inevitable fate. Will this prophecy be fulfilled? Will those who learn of it be able to resist their fate? Perhaps only those affected by it will find the final answer. Regarding this prophecy about the vampires, it is also followed by statements that cannot be proven. A new blood sea shall emerge, an endless chase of fire and carnage, till the hour they meet again, the hour when light and dark mixes. Barely legible scribbles from seeing the bottomless passage. The prophecy says the two of us will meet again, and when that happens, a blood sea shall wash it all away. Sea of blood, one that washes away. The kin shall slaughter each other, and only one shall remain standing. A perfect explanation that is in line with the traditions of... Sorry about that. Ses'qua, isn't it? If fate has been ordained, then let me bring a curse upon everything. Curse this prophecy. Curse the stomp that allows us to take root and grow. And curse everyone who treats it as our future. I shall curse everything until a sea of blood seeps and floods every inch of Telosian soil. There's the picture again.
The prophecy will be fulfilled. Recognize it. This is merely the day of my judgment.
Mother, you knew about his betrayal? How? And why? Why did you die?
I'm curious as to what language the voice actress is speaking in. I want to say that's German, but I also don't know. Or Norwegian, because vampires are more Norwegian.
Strange. Even in my memories, your talent is still so noisy. We're twins, yet you were always stronger, always more loved. You never respected me. Sharing your life was just an act of charity.
No, that's not true!
So, I've resented you endlessly. All this time.
trying to do?
Me? Look, no matter how much hate we carry, we still only have each other. We must join our forces.
To completely bring Ses'qua down.
In your dreams.
That was still the form of Philip. So that means they still don't have an idea plan for Char's body. That's what I'm thinking. Because that was Philip. See? It's still Philip's form. They don't have a plan for Char's body yet. That's interesting. That is very interesting that they have that.
No, you made the wrong choice. Ses'qua!
Do they trust you? A useless hunter who never caught the traitor. Someone bound by blood of their enemy. Aren't you lonely? Come to my side, brother. We sprung from the same drop of blood.
It is our fate to become one again.
No. Someone trusts me and stands by my side.
How droll.
I tried looking up to see Char's voice actor, but there's no.
Char, hang in there. Please live.
I have no idea if this song that's playing could get me copyright struck. I have no idea. So I'm just muting just because. Okay? But anyway, what I can say, I think it's Alex Lee voicing both Char and Camille. Which honestly, I'm totally down with that. I'm totally down with having the same voice actor voice twins. Because it honestly works. I'm totally down with that. You know, I'm completely down with having a voice actor voice both sets of twins. Unless if basically it's it's not the same genders. Anyway, song's over. Audio's back.
You're here. But Char.
When I got here, all I saw were you and traces of arts.
Is that so? It seems he used witchcraft to escape.
What just happened? You listen quietly as Camille shares everything he saw.
He tried to kill me with an illusion and seize my blood. You woke me up just in time. I'm sorry. I failed your trust.
You didn't. You did everything you could. Your awakening had more to do with your own strength.
But how did he move the blood out? The lane breakers? That's not plausible. The pieces we found along the way do not complete the puzzle. And what was that prophecy?
Let's head out first.
Sure. This place has nothing worth staying for.
Okay, that's what we saw before. A piece of paper has been torn apart. Putting it back together has made some of the writing legible. Ses'qua-ence the cause. It should not exist. Prophecy of slaughter. I shall fulfill it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start. Anything around here? No. Okay, we can't explore past the edges. The pawn's move seems like a gambit, yet the king remains alongside its side. I wonder if that's supposed to be us, the king and the pawn. Alright, nothing else around here, so let's get going. This is because those whispers are kind of creeping me out.
What was that? Let's investigate. Watching our every move. No wonder his reactions were always so precise. The deceased has been carried away. If the body was just a smokescreen, why would Char keep eyes on him? Char has been tracking me this whole time. I had fallen in his trap the moment I set foot in the hub.
A one-way glass. An observer at this vantage point can watch everyone working an entire underground facility. Char's always been watching. While he's staying one step ahead of the chase for the blood samples. Okay. I don't know if that was time or if I had to try to actually attack the glass. I attacked the glass just because. Okay, we have art for him. We have art for him. We don't have a full appearance. Okay. Yeah, we just don't have a model for him.
What's that all about?
Blue Archive has done this a lot.
Tear off your other wing and I'll come back to catch up.
Blue Archive has done this a lot. Like Rabu is a very good example. Although it took Rabu years to finally get a fucking model. And something tells me it won't take years for Char to get a model. I think this might be our next story arc. After Wuling. After Wuling.
What could he possibly offer?
You never intended to use that vehicle to escape.
No. Go on and tell me more.
I can resonate with your blood. When we first found Dunning, my old wound gave a faint jolt of pain. You controlled Jeffrey and Philip from the shadows, murdered Dunning, and filled him with the blood.
Yeah.
That body was your escape plan, wasn't it?
Seems like I just couldn't hide from you. Or is this the Endmen's work? After all, your Endfield once defeated the Warlord of the Wilds. Why partner with Camille when a far better option is now available?
I stand with Ses'qua.
No matter. My plan is complete.
Is that so? After all those mind games to salt Camille's wounds, you still failed to break him. That carefully concealed prophecy of yours. That's what this is really about, isn't it? Well, too bad for you.
He wasn't smirking in that when that
Find a way
shot.
to tear it apart.
He wasn't smirking. Because notice, while he was talking, he kept a smirking art. After we spoke, that wasn't a smirk.
Outsider. This is none
See,
of your concern.
he's not smirking anymore.
Pathetic. A homeless vagrant forced to drift along the fringes of the band. If anything, you are the outsider.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was Alex hissing or if that was just a sound effect.
I had a gift for you, but I've changed my mind. Until next time, brother. And you, Administrator.
His gift is probably the blood sample. With his blood, tracking him down will be child's play.
It's probably where we found Dunning.
If he actually left it behind. Come on, we should leave.
I'm really invested in this story arc right now because I kind of like this brother versus brother stuff. Like, I know it's cliched as hell and it's all constantly used, but I still like it. And so I'm curious as to what's going to happen next in this. Where are we?
We saw many pipelines when we first entered the facility. Char doesn't like to be seen. He would use the pipes to move around undetected. That is the only local entry to the pipeline network. Give me a few minutes, Edmund.
Camille returns after 5 minutes. He's gone.
Char's blood. And a note.
So much alike, yet so divergent in essence. Why?
I do not know. Just as I cannot fathom why he attacked me, or why he trampled upon our parents' legacy, and why the prophecy, one that I had never heard before.
Keep it. Might be useful.
Endman! Mr. Camille, something happened. You won't believe it.
Well, we actually just... Never mind. Go on.
A miracle! The crewmate transporting Dunning heard movement in the cargo hold and investigated. He saw blood leaking out of Dunning's body. Poor man was totally shaken, but Dunning pulled through.
Colonel probably used arts to mess with his senses.
No one died. Very good news. Endman, your assistance uncovered the truth and helped me defend the honor of Ses'qua.
That is very interesting, though.
The sample. He knew I could track him with the blood, yet he left it behind on purpose. Escape was not his plan. He's simply luring me to the next location.
So, are you biting, or what?
Yes, I will. This only ends when one of us lays dead. Perhaps I should request further assistance from the stop.
I'll tell Druin and have him notified the Security Bureau. I need to tend to a few things as well.
By the way,
Perfect.
Edmund, there's a thing I'd like to discuss. Once things get settled, may I contact you?
I don't know why, but my head feels all fuzzy.
Endman, you're here! Quick, thank the Endman. He brought Dunning back to life.
I didn't do anything. I'm glad you're all okay.
The Endman and Mr. Camille didn't just save our transport team. They took down a breaker stronghold. I've called the Security Bureau to dismantle the hideout. It'll be done this month.
Say, I don't know who gave this gift box to me. There's an apology letter inside. Does anyone else know I'm heading to Morospolis?
I think Keeper Wisdom delivered this. Edmund, do you have time? I wait you at the place of our first meeting. Enjoying the view?
Just a quiet place to wait for you. I gave Ses'qua a report on Char. Includes all our encounters and my lack of resolve. Ses'qua replied, "Carry on as usual. More resources will be focused on Char to help me track him down. He won't be able to run for long."
It depends.
See? Didn't I say they have faith in you?
Of course. Speaking of which, Envin, may I ask you a question? I did say I hoped to earn your trust. But back then, why did you agree?
I saw a kind soul whose self-expression needs work.
So, it boils down to sincerity. In that home built by Char, his questions struck true. But I remembered your words, your help, and your trust along the way. Like a faint light shimmering through me, reminding me of the kindness I've forgotten. That light grew stronger and pulled me out of the darkness. I believe this is the reason why Ses'qua-ence asked you to help me. Though I failed again this time, and Char still roams free.
You learned about the prophecy. That is significant.
Exactly. Thanks to you, we took out Char's lair and uncovered his true plans. Seized my abilities and attacked Ses'qua. Everything he's done is tied to that prophecy. Most importantly, I broke free from the past. I earned trust and a friend. These are things that Char will never acquire. He cursed me to solitude. It will not happen. I don't know where he intends to lead me, but even if he flees to Talos, I shall be there to stop him. If I intend to go further, Edmund, would you be willing to join me?
I don't believe in prophecies or ordained fate. I will fight against any prophecy that means you harm.
Of course. Gave you my word. I'll help you find him.
I don't like the fact that we had to have some choices. We should have just jumped straight to the admin saying this. We should have jumped straight to this.
I thought my ability to trust others had been permanently destroyed along with my past. Time and time again, you reached out to me. I wish to reciprocate. Friend, I promise you this. Wherever you go, my blood shall be with you. Whenever you call, I shall stand by your side. Until the very last drop of my blood is spent.
And that is Sanguine Query done. And that is everything pre-Wuling done. On Thursday. Unless if I get the Reconstruction HQ to max XP level, we're finally working on Wuling. We're finally covering it. And also, that story arc, I'm honestly surprised that they gave this so early, because I was not expecting something like this extra. But you know what? I'm glad that they actually did this, because I'm hoping that this is that we'll either have that I'm hoping that this is probably gonna be the next story arc after Wuling. But I don't know. We'll learn about that as we continue. But that is it for the stream.